Hello, my beautiful soul. This is weekly reading for 31st of March through to the 6th of April 2025. We're going to have a look at your general energy, money, finances, and material world, love and relationships, and message from your special loved one, spiritual aspects as well, what's coming in your path, what to expect, message from an angel, and which angel's going to be right next to you, and of course the message as well. And we have a tarot deck here to clarify if I need to. We have three groups, 1, 2, 3. I'll have a description box. I'll have timestamps as well. You can choose by your zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, doesn't matter. Well, quickly, what's happening this week? We have Venus is going in Aries, and this will bring you kind of things that you can kind of tackle what you left in March, because March was quite heavy month indeed. And we have Saturn is going into Pisces, which is helping as well to kind of have a different approach to the old ways. Okay, so it's could be the same thing, but just have a little bit different approach per se. Now Mars is going in Cancer, and what that means is energy of independence, and finally tackling things and making success as well. Anyways, let's have a look at what we have for you. We have heavenly signs. I noticed some of you are really into messages from heaven. I noticed some of the shorts are being very well received. Thanks so much for that. And yeah, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, why not? Please do join in. There's much more to come. I am planning to open up membership with a little different kind of perks, but it's work in progress at the moment as well. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please do so. That supports me and others as well to get the message out. This one is for moon, for Pisces, Cancer, as for Capricorn and Libra. Number 2, we have memories. Okay, some nostalgic kind of feelings perhaps. We have a Gemini, we have Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. We have as well end of era. Very bright card indeed. Virgo, Aries, Taurus, and Sag. There's no right or wrong. You can choose all three and just skip through whichever is for you. Anyways, you ready? Let's dive in. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to this weekly reading, March 31st through to April 6th. Talking which as well, I am doing each zodiac sign reading for April, so stay tuned. I have the first 4 already are out and about, and they will follow the rest as well. Now we have the heavenly signs for yourself. You clearly are missing someone, or you are very connected with your spirit guides and your angels. The card is not standing still, whatever I do, and that's okay. Do you know, I'm going to use a little kind of, I got this little trinkets in a seaside town, little kind of souvenirs. So this one is for Pisces, Libra, it is for Capricorn, and for Cancer. This one is for you. Let's dive in what's coming in for, what you need to know for this week. Okay, let's pull the cards a little bit closer, perhaps to get a better view. All right. Some of you have a rather heavy heart for whatever reason. I don't know why. I just have this heavy heart feeling in your stomach, in your heart area. Is there exams coming? Is there some sort of you're praying a lot? I don't know. Lots in your thoughts, lots in your minds. Okay, I'm gonna do this way here. What do we have for you? Oh, it's upside down, but that's okay. Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Taking time out. Okay, taking time out. This reminds me of card in Tarot 4 of Swords. Why? It's kind of like taking time out in a ways of gathering energy, calling your spirit back, hearing your own voice in somewhat ways. It kind of feels as well, there's so much maybe noise going around, and you just want to connect with that particular one. Is this your intuition? Is this your guides? Is this your ancestors, some loved one, deceased loved one? Whatever it is, grounding as well is maybe you had so much going on, you need to kind of digest what has happened and being able to. Okay, we have 6 of Pentacles. Okay, that's interesting. And we have the Emperor. I want to clarify why. And we have Hierophant. Oh, Okay, we have Four of Pentacles. Okay, what I'm hearing here is either you already have it or it's about to happen. Some sort of very, very good news regarding in your career, regarding finances, something being released or paid, whichever. And it's kind of like teaches you in somewhat ways lesson of appreciate what has been given to you, granted to you. It feels as well as if you've been given maybe some bonus or some sort of a real unexpected good news in some other ways, and you just literally want to have a gratitude moment of gratitude, being grateful for what you got rather than complaining what you don't have. And we have Knight of Swords, and we have the Four of Swords. Okay, the spirits just told me time to sow, time to reap, and it's kind of like divine timing. There is time for each and different each way what you need to do. I need one more card because I feel like you might need. Okay, we have Chariot. We have Chariot. We have Cancer here as well. You are going places. I feel like some of you, I might not resonate with everyone. You have very big goals. Okay, big dreams, big aspirations. You might have asked for loan and you got it, and you're like, whew, I need to kind of like, I need to breathe a little bit, okay, because it's something that was so precious. Something has finally fell into your lap. It wasn't easy. It doesn't just landed in your lap, but you have worked really hard for that. And with the Chariot here, you are controlling the darkness and the light. You're controlling what the challenges are coming your way, and sometimes that's why you need to feel like you need to have a little bit of grounding as well. Right, let's have a look at your finances and career. Let's have a look. What do we have? Wrong decision. Okay, power. As I said on the general one, I felt that we had the Emperor here, okay, and it felt like you've been given some sort of either leadership or some sort of decision to make, okay, and reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act, and that's where grounding or the Four of Swords, kind of taking some time out, gathering your thoughts, feeling, is this my ego leading me? Is this someone else's I feel like you might feel that there is a pressure from others as well. We have the power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs, no one else's. You're not here to please anyone, but do your thing for yourself. Okay, let's have a look. Clarify what that means to you. Okay, Knight of Wands. Whoa, past, like very active Knight of Cups. There's a lot of movement happening, a lot of opportunities. This is about new job even as well. This is a proposal in somewhat ways, something that fulfills you, that makes you really excited. Knight of Wands as well, being quite sometimes reckless in ways, because that is the fire, that is that that kind of urge to make feisty decisions, and hence we have this card here, wrong decision. Just be mindful. It's not about right or wrong decision, but it's, you need to be very, very clear. Just, it might help you actually in somewhat ways. It's not the decision that you make, but the reasoning behind the decision that you make. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's happening in your relationship area, love, what's going on, what you need to know. We have attraction. Okay, there's a lot of messages going, or oh, see, jumpy cards, or a lot of attention towards you, and you likewise back again. Divine soul counterpart. Attraction transcends superficially. That is interesting. Because with that, maybe you were single for some time and now suddenly everyone wants to go out with you. I don't know. Why do we have to be apart? I don't know. Why do you have to be apart? That's what the person is saying. And this card is coming out as well. What's the point of it all? Oh, okay. Oh, it's like, wow, there's a lot of mixture. Memories. There could be some person coming back in your life in some ways, okay? And it could be as well that you question that person's reasoning in your life. You question, you do question it, and you're not taking it face value. It is complicated. It doesn't have to be, but maybe it's not the right person, and that's okay. Ooh, the cards are ever so jumpy today. Super jumpy. Attraction is there, but there's a complication there as well. How about that? Okay, let's have a look at your spiritual aspect for this week. What you need to know. When I surrender my will to take care of spirit and the universe, I align my energy with the ever-present flow of happiness. And what I'm feeling through the cards that I'm pulling out is kind of going to the basics, going to ground yourself, going to that, connecting your higher self. And again, you know, like if you imagine, Abraham Hicks usually talks about it, so, and she says, or they say, like imagine cork and you're pushing it down in the water, but then when you release it, it just flows. And it kind of feel like you have that, perhaps you need to release that cork and let the cork flow. Surrender. And I felt this a little bit as well, kind of holding on too tight for something somewhere. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's have a look at what's coming in your way this week. We have, oh yeah, lovely. We have the parking. So you need to have some time out. It does feel as if like you literally maybe take a week off, or give yourself permission and give yourself time to reflect on things. Ask right questions and don't be scared to answer them. Sometimes the inner dialogue or inner dialogue is actually ever so helpful. And you might find that so much about yourself. And yeah, sometimes you could actually surprise yourself with the answer. Right, which angel is going to be right next to you this week? We have Serena. Oh, I am the angel of abundance. Oh, yay. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Have faith, my beautiful soul. Because abundance isn't just about money. It is about love, relationships, abundance of joy, abundance of health, of course, wealth as well. But let's have a look what angels have for you. Only think positive thoughts as your desires are manifesting. Universe doesn't understand no. Okay. Universe doesn't understand or discriminate what you are asking for. Ask and it's given. That's it. Your family needs you right now. Call upon your angels to give you strength. Thanks so much for being here and have a fabulous week. But if you want to stick around, there's plenty to explore in my channel. But for now, group number 1, thank you. And remember, you are amazing. Ta-da. Group number 2, welcome. This is March 31st through to April 6th. You chose memories. Happy memories. This reminds me of a tarot card called Six of Pentacles. No, Six of Cups, where the lady is giving a little girl flowers. Strangely, she has gloves, as if like, either you pushing back that memories or you don't want to face them, whichever that is. Look, past has no power over you, but you can only look one way. Either this is to the future or to the back, to the past. And it's okay to go to past because you can learn a lot of stuff about yourself, things and such and such. However, if that doesn't make you happy, your inner guidance, your emotions will let you know. So listen. Okay. By the way, April Zodiac, each Zodiac sign readings are coming out, and already did 4 of them. The remaining will follow, so stay tuned. Right, what we have is for Gemini, it's for Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Let's have a look at your general energy for this week. As I said, Mars is entering Cancer, and this will kind of inject that kind of, I know we have Mercury and Venus is still in retrograde, so there could be some delays, whichever, but the Mars is going to inject that sort of energy of doing certain things that you perhaps have left behind in March. Okay, and as well, kind of doing things differently, somewhat ways. So as weeks go on in April, and especially starting with the first one as well, it's starting to ease. You will feel that ease. Oh, we have grounding. I'm gonna take one more card. Again, taking shelter. Oh, that is so interesting. The answers are within. Go deep. Explore your roots. What I'm feeling like collectively, and it could be purely because of the retrogrades that we have, is kind of like pausing. And it's not like going backwards, but contemplate. Assess what you have, what you do. Interesting. This is kind of Christmas theme, but this lantern with the star inside reminds me of Virgo, of I forgot the name of the card. Virgo has the Hermit, and as if like you are either searching or the star, the northern star, is leading you. Okay, leading you towards, and of course we have the star, we have the here as well, as if like something is calling you. Have you left some memories or some sort of dreams behind? Maybe they're surfacing and you want to follow your heart. Okay, what you need to know. Hierophant. It does feel like, look how little kids are listening to what this lady has to say. Even the cat is listening. Okay, there's some books there. There's some stories. There's some, and when you're quiet, you learn. When you talk, you don't learn nothing. Okay, it does feel like you need to maybe you're searching something, researching your ancestry, researching, if I can speak today, researching your item or goal or whatever you are after. What else we have? We have 5 Pentacles. You're kind of like outsider. You feel, you might not be, but you feel like it. You feel like, oh, it's poor me. Okay, and it's time to start something new. I do sense we have Emperor underneath. You have like that inner revolutionary, fiery energy within you. You're like, if this doesn't work, I'm starting something new. And the dog is even saying, listen, you fool. You're gonna fall, okay, off the cliff. But you're traveling light. You know, you hope, okay, the clouds are there. You're not completely clear. How is this gonna work out? But maybe it's not time to see clear. Maybe it's time to take place and take action. We have 2 Pentacles. Kind of, you're kind of torn between this and that. Is this person, is this thing, items? I don't know. Yeah, you kind of like, so, and this is so interesting. This, I feel as well, even collectively, somewhat ways, it's the week of contemplation, maybe still. Yeah, because we still have those retrogrades going on. Because this is card like of, is this pumpkin worth squeezing? Okay, is there enough in there? Is it like putting cards out, planning or thinking? Underneath you have the 10 of Wands, as if like something is quite rather heavy. Perhaps time to let it go. Oh, that is so unusual. I was not expecting having such a strong collective feel for the reading as well. What we have for you for, for the money and finances, and we have independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. This card reminds me of 6 of Pentacles, and what 6 of Pentacles is rather controversial, because it could mean, let's say, someone is giving you money, but then when you look at the picture on the tarot, I don't know if I will find the card, but that quickly, but where there's a man or woman standing and there are people around, a couple people around, on their knees, as if they're like begging for something, as like, you know what your worth are, you know what your worth is, right? And yeah, okay, sometimes you might need some sort of support. However, are you being fed breadcrumbs? And that's my question. Okay, Justice, you're standing tall, what is right, and you're gonna be, oh wow, okay, yeah, absolutely. We have the Scorpio underneath here, and the strengths. Oh my goodness, that is ever so interesting, because we do have Scorpio and we have Leo here as well. And it does feel that 3 major arcanas. I'm gonna take what's mine, and I deserve it, and I might cross some lines. However, interestingly, how this is kind of feeding a little girl with a little pumpkin here, and there's opportunity even on some sort of place where you feel that there is nothing happening. No, there is. And what's fair is fair coming your way. I do sense that some sort of closure on your legal, maybe issues that you might have had, getting paid equally, and standing your ground. This is very standing your ground, owning your power. Independent. Okay, so Spirit just told me there's a picture of two tables, right? One table has 4 legs, one has just one, like kind of in the middle, right? So if you think of income, if you just have one income stream, if that one leg breaks or something happens, how can you survive? And that's what kind of be illustrating here. If you have 4 incomes or 3 or whichever, you are more likely to bounce back. You're more flexible. It kind of feels like don't depend on something just there. Oh, you can, you know, sometimes you get very comfortable in places and then suddenly change come and wow, we are surprised. Well, we have telepathic. Close solar connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So who are you having connections with? With someone from past, someone from deceased loved one, whichever that is. You are thinking about them, they're thinking about you. Are you... Because the love never dies. Love never dies. And you're just a thought away. You are. And you probably are thinking, and the person could be calling or writing, whichever it is. And like, yeah, I knew it's them. Yes, I knew it's they. I'm tired of running. I wish we could be together forever. You have to be patient. As if like something, I can't, not right now. It kind of feels like as if there's some sort of pause there. It's not never ever, but it feels not at the moment. But both parties are thinking of one another. That's interesting. That is interesting. Let's have a look at your spiritual aspects in your week for this week. What we have. I heal the habit of fear. I embrace the habit of love. You're still healing. You're still healing, hence perhaps the relationships are still kind of, interestingly, you're like seeking shelter, seeking somehow comfort. But you're overcoming the fear, because everything what we do is either fear-based or love-based. What your thoughts are they fear-based or love-based? And you will know how they feel, and you will know. Crossroads. This is coming this week. Some news, breaking news. It doesn't have to be event. It could be event, could be person. But it kind of, straight away I felt like breaking news. Something very critical for your path to find out. Some big revelation perhaps even, you know. Yeah. What crossroads mean to you? Have you been in crossroads before? I'd say we all have a name. Right, which angel is going to be right next to you and what do they want to say? Ariel. Oh, okay. It's so interesting. There's a lady, her name is Stella Wild, and she's a beautiful tarot reader, and she had a cat called Ariel. Ariel? Yeah. And the cat passed away. It really broke her heart. And I really love her. And she's amazing. She does, check her out on YouTube as well. She reads about astrology and tarot cards and oracle card as well. But this one is interesting. So new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. All allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. You're seeing things differently this week. Or you're starting to notice things perhaps differently as well. What angels are saying to you. Remember, your angels are always there to guide you. Have a fabulous week. And remember, if you want to stick around, please do. There's plenty to explore in my channel. But for now, love and light. And remember, you are amazing. Ta-da. Hello, group number 3, 31st of March through to the 6th of April. Weekly reading. How are you doing? End of era. Are you ready, Teddy? Go. This card reminds me. Strangely, I'm getting messages from Tarot today. Strongly. This one is Page of Wands. And one of the Tarot decks that I have is where a young chap is putting very bright orange shoes on with the laces quite up high, and there's like a fire on those shoes and ready to go. It really feels as if like you're full of beans, ready to go and rock and roll. Before I go any further, thanks so much for being here. And I am going through each zodiac sign for April, so stay tuned, have a look. I have already 4 out there. Please click on them and have a look. Your sun, moon, rising, Venus. So as well, have a look. This is for you, Virgo, for you, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Aries. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, doesn't matter. You could be group 3 or whichever. You watch all 3 of them. There's no right or wrong, right? Let's dive in. I'm feeling very positive for you, group number 3. Super excited. Like something good, something really, really good is about to take place for you from above. Get the big picture. It's strangely, and I don't want to spoil it, but the first 2 groups had some sort of connection, okay, where this one is different. They had like stronger collectives. Yours is really kind of detaching and letting go of something. Like, look how she's floating through the sky and seeing things for real, how they really are. Let's dive in. Group number 3. So what is this week bringing you? View from above. You want to find out what something. Okay, we have King of Cups. There's interesting message I'm feeling as well. We have 8 of Swords as well underneath. It might not resonate with everyone, but you have a crush on someone, or you are thinking about a person, but either you're shy or you don't want to have to reach out. You're researching about something or someone as well. 3 of Swords. Here we go. It's like, feels like either you can't be together. We have 7 of Swords. Like either you're hiding. We have the Sun. The light and love will lead you together, or to this something, whatever that is. 3 of Wands, a Magician. I'm seeing, and I said it might not resonate with everyone, and that's absolutely fine. But I'm seeing as if like you're saying prayer, so you can be brought together. Are you traveling? Are you really praying to bring me with you, towards something, a person, or that feeling of being respected, understood? Because in some ways you feel a bit limited. In some ways you literally want to fly. You, group number 3, you want to fly. You want to feel amazing. You want to feel like you can do whatever you want without judgment. It kind of feels like you want to release that old era and judgments and attachments in somewhat ways. Looking, okay, this is so interesting. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. This is about career. This is about monies. This is about finances and all the kind of beautiful stuff. It does feel maybe you are actually looking for a new job. You're looking for that place where you feel unlimited. You can do anything that you want, like free of opportunities and possibilities and all these big words that are coming to my mind as well. It kind of feels like you just want to, as if like yours, you know, when you sometimes have a trousers that are too tight or a belt a bit too tight. You know, as a kid, I hated when my scarf was too tight. It felt like, oh, I need to release a little bit, okay? Or shoelaces. I'm still doing that. If shoelaces are a bit too tight, I want to feel comfortable. I hate restriction. And it feels like you want to be breaking free. You want to break free from this. We have 3 wands. It is about releasing and not to settling for second best. You are not second option. No, you're not. And it kind of look how she's kind of letting go. And well, in typical tarot as well, the man is standing in on a cliff waiting for the ships to come in, or looking what other opportunities are out there. Looking what other opportunities are out there. Wow. Whoa. Group number 3. You are really surprising me. Right, let's dive into your relationships and love, what you need to know. Yin yang. I like this. Like the yin yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. And that could be as well that sometimes if something irritates you, because you have something like that in you too, perhaps. Or it's kind of like a judging. Okay, but this is kind of beautiful balance, as if like someone has some balance in relationships as well. Okay, I wish we could be together forever, but why are you just wishing? Time will tell. And that is always, love is eternal, and now is not the time. It does feel collectively as well that especially it seems like in relationships or in love. But do you know what? When Venus is in retrograde, and very often, hear me this out, okay? Very often when Venus is in retrograde, a lot of couples, because there's a miscommunication happening, something else, very often the couples that separate in Venus retrograde do got back together, because they didn't have that sort of deep, there wasn't such a deep, what you call him, deep-rooted issues, unless it's something very light, nothing significant, look, things will work out, but it's just compromising in somewhat ways as well. Let's have a look at your spiritual path. I heal the habit of fear and embrace the habit of love. I'm not gonna spoil, but I'm gonna pull one more card. The universe has big plans for me. It's time to put them to rest. It's like, look at the twin flames, like two love hearts, like two hearts coming together. Yes, indeed. Until become one, yin and yang. I feel like some of you are learning how to be together, okay? Or there's something new, something different. Let's have a look what's coming your way in this week. We have giveaway, yeah. And sometimes compromise, not compromising on standards or boundaries, but it's kind of like observing, looking, discovering things, life in general. Maybe you're coming out of the major road or small road, and then you need to give way to the big road, and then you're entering different phase because some era is ending. Okay, and that's very possible here. What we're having for you, which angel is going to be right next to you this week? Wow, Archangel Michael, hello. Group number 3, you are very full of fire this week, full of that energy of I can do anything if I really put my mind to it. Okay, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Archangel Michael comes in life when you need a nudge, some changing yourself, life. It gives that courage that you need. What angels are saying to you: when you live in the moment, you will discover delight in simple things. Amen to that. Thanks so much for being here. Have a fabulous week, and remember, all is well and you are amazing. But if you want to stick around, please do. There's plenty to explore in my channel. Happy week. I'll see you soon. Ta-da.